Last 3 days, something really shady has been happening behind the scenes, when it comes to three main stocks, GameStop, AMC, and Bed Bath Beyond. Now, for the last 3 days, and I don't know, for the last month, Bed Bath Beyond before the last 3 days was up almost more than 350%. All right? But there was something that started brewing, on the horizon when it comes to the chairman of GameStop, Ryan Cohen. Yesterday it was about, he may have sold because there was some fighting, there was some documents that was exchanged with the SEC, giving the idea that he may have been, kind of giving heads up because he's part of the board. I mean, he's not part of the board, but he has more than 10% stake in the company, giving him the status of an insider. So before selling stocks, he has to notify the SEC. And then there was a reversal along the line. I know it's just maybe an intention, it's not actually true. And then today we had some news saying that actually it is true. He did sell pretty much everything, all the stocks, all the shares it did had in Bed Bath and Beyond. And this is what I believe is going to cause, and is actually already causing a lot of fear based on these, because not only it's confusing, but it's also very, 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 very weird and shady. So I'm going to try to give my opinion and my thoughts on what exactly is going on and how it's going to affect in the very short term AMC stock as we get into Monday, and what exactly to expect from there, with the dividend being detached. Now, if you look now, this is just have been disclosed on Market Watch literally an hour ago. Ryan Cohen cashed out about a Beyond stock with more than 58 million profit. Shares plunge again. If you look here after hours, the stock is down 43%. 43% in the last 5 days. From the highs, you can see that the stock is down, including the 43%, almost 70%. Just in a matter of 2-3 days. That's a lot. Now, if you look at AMC is down already 30.3% after hours, and today was almost down 10%, and yesterday was down 14%. So for the last 2 days, 2-3 days, this was down 26%. And even more than that, almost 30%, just in a matter of 2-3 days. GameStop, already down 8%. Now, I do believe that this may have, or this definitely will cause fear. Why? Because a lot of people were buying into Bed Bath & Beyond, were buying into the meme stocks just because of the recent run-up that was caused by Ryan Cohen taking a massive stake into Bed Bath & Beyond company. All right. So as being the chairman of GameStop, ultimately there was some people who got here just because of that move. All right. And with what we've been sharing and exposing when it comes to the shorts being underwater as the price of these stocks started to run to certain levels, it was somehow natural and obvious for them to pull something. Now, is this happening in Bed Bath & Beyond and causing also what's happening in GameStop and AMC to be the end of everything? No, I don't think so. But it's actually causing fear. It's causing a lot of fear because there is there is also a lot of confusion. Confusion simply because there is a rule on Wall Street called the short swing profit. All right. So Ryan Cohen bought his stocks, these shares around February. All right. He bought it around February. He had about 9 million shares from stocks and options. And the options that he had was signaling that he was pretty confident that the share price of Bed Bath & Beyond will reach $60 to $80. All right. So it was pretty bullish. Hence, people buying and fueling into this thing, especially before we saw the big run from the shorts starting to cover. But now that he's selling, does that mean that he doesn't believe in the company anymore? It doesn't believe in, restructuring the company. It doesn't believe in everything that caused him to begin with to buy those massive shares into the company? We don't know. And that is the confusing part, because we don't know. Everybody else is talking about that. Mainstream media, social media, Twitter is on fire just on this ticker alone. But until he says something to explain, which I don't really expect he's going to do because he doesn't have any obligation on that, it's just going to be speculation. But what is really weird is that when you go back to that short swing profit, he just made 58 million shares. I mean, $58 million profit selling these stocks. All right. Now, that rule is telling us if you sell because you're an insider, 6 months right after in the 6 month time frame when you bought it to begin with, you will have to give half of the profit back to the company because you are an insider, because they expect you to have some sort of insider information that the average investor doesn't have. All right. Now, the 6 month period would have gone in early September, like the first week of September. First week of September is literally 12 or 13 days away from now. That's literally 2 trading sessions. What is so urgent to cause him not to wait to make only half of the money he could have made? Also, given the fact that that is given if Bed Bath Beyond stock price was sitting at the same levels when it sold Tuesday, which I believe there are high chances that it wouldn't have been at the same level. It would have been higher. There are high chances it would have been higher, all right, because the shorts was already on the way out, causing gamma squeeze and everything else, and people were also getting in based on FOMO, all right. Now, that's the most confusing part, and that's why I think it's causing a lot of people to also start getting out of Bed Bath Beyond, including the algorithm from the hedges. So it gives the avenue, it opens a wide avenue for the shorts to ride this wave of fear, hence what we're seeing now on AMC and GameStop, right? Now, something to consider. On Monday and on Friday, we have 2 major events happening. Friday is the distribution of Apes into the brokerage account of people holding AMC shares as of tomorrow. The second thing is, it's also the monthly expiration date. So as AMC was already soaring past the 27 and they were already underwater, including for all of the other meme stocks, it would have cost them a lot more money because of the gamma squeeze it would have created. So because tomorrow is the last day for the option monthly to expire, they have to find a way. So this, I wouldn't be surprised if AMC tomorrow closes even lower, way lower than what we are seeing, just because of the market trend around these 3 tickers, around these 3 specific stocks. But on Monday, we're going to have Ape hopefully starting trading. I'm hearing some brokerage not sure they're going to be able to actually give to investors holding AMC the Ape shares on Monday. Maybe it's going to come on Wednesday. I don't know. So this whole thing gives me the impression that the recent run-up we had was already causing them to potentially be on the edge of the end. Like the end is coming, and it's coming really, really fast. All right. So they had to do something. Nobody knows exactly how Ape is going to trade on Monday. Some people are saying it's going to be half of the price of AMC. Some people are thinking it's going to be causing AMC to, pull back a lot. Some other people are thinking it's going to be like the beginning of the mother of all short squeeze, just because only people holding AMC shares will have the ability to trade Ape. And if brokers are not even sure to get their hands on those shares to give to people holding AMC, then it's already a driver that will cause shorts to cover. But nobody knows exactly what it's going to be until we'll see how things go from Monday till Friday of next week. So based on these 2 things, I'm thinking be on the lookout and expect a red sea tomorrow, potentially on Monday as well. But we might also have something that we saw with Redbox. Like it's shot all the way up, went down, people thought it was dead, and then boom, shoot back up. Because with AMC, you just never know, man. It's a ticking time bomb. But we do know that these shorts are on the water. And if this doesn't convince you the potential of life-changing money in AMC, then I don't really know what to tell you. Because yeah, it's a clear sign of huge manipulation because the end is getting closer. So they can kick the can down the road as long as they can, but It's doomed, man. It's doomed.